Right, I tell you what, now we finally get to see a Aeroplane this time apparently. Now we finally get to see a Aeroplane this time. Obviously it doesn't tell me what that is though. Obviously. Better to see PA-28-RT-201. Looks like the Wi-Fi is going down a bit. Oh yeah, of course. It's obviously staying in God's no bloody Wi-Fi signal on my phone. Okay, so as you can see, that was a Aeroplane I've just seen that time, but luckily, finally we get to see a Aeroplane this time, but luckily, finally, we finally now get to see a different aircraft this time, whereas this is not a military one. So as you can see this time, that was PA-28-RT-201, that was, we just saw that time. Now we finally get to see a different aircraft, which is now a Aeroplane we're now moving on to. And as you can see, the rate is GVO ID, that is. So yeah, that was the PA-28-RT-201 we've just seen that time. Let's have a look where it's come from. So as you can see, this is where it's been to today. Apparently it's been to St Mary's Airport today. That's where it's just took off from. It's just took off at St Mary's Airport. Let's have a look where it tracks back to. So as you can see here, look, it just took off. It's based at Fontaine's Emydren. So this is where it took off from its base apparently from this morning. At it just took off. It's based at Piston Airfield. So I think this is where it took off from apparently. This is where it started its route over Andover. So yeah, this is where that's the starting route. As it was this morning. To be fair, and then I should be able to check on ADXB. Nope, he's not even on ADXB. But Flyradar. I've checked it on Flyradar, but he's not on there. But I've just seen it on Planefinder. But where was it though? I've only literally seen it on Planefinder. That was it. As you can see here, look. It just did a low approach actually. Yes, it's literally just about 9,000 feet. It was. As I've just saw it from the distance, he was literally flying just over towards near Buda Water, and then we saw it flying past over Falmouth Bay. So as you can see here, look. Looks like it should be on his way back to his base by the looks of it. But anyway, I think it looks like it's probably on its way back to his base to Fontaine's Airfield. I think this is where it's come from apparently. But so yeah, I think it's the first time I ever caught one of these actually. PA-28-RT-201. Especially the first time I've seen with the back of the wings actually. First time I've ever seen a tail wing actually. God, first time I've ever seen that with the tail wing. God, never did seen that plane before actually. First time I've ever seen one of those actually. Okay, so yeah, that's the second aircraft I've now seen, which this is now a private plane we've just seen that time, not a military one. Especially after all that time we saw a military Merlin Mark II today though. God, we've seen that 4 times today, but now this time we've just seen a Aeroplane, which now the good thing is now we saw a Aeroplane, which is now PA-28-RT-201 by GVOLD is the registration. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.